Fox 5 Health News. Spiked Seltzers been proclaimed the official adult beverage of summer by those in the know. Bartenders, drinkers, everyone on Twitter. So why are more and more people choosing them over beer, wine, even hard liquor?
Joining us now is nutritionist and one of our faves, Shari Bookford. Good to see you.
You're a concert goer. Are you excited to see this on the menu when you go to a show?
You see them everywhere. Concerts, bars, barbecues, everywhere. You know, it's a great option when you're looking for something that's lower in calories and lower sugar. It does have a bit of a health halo to it.
Yeah.
It's cleaner ingredients. Most of them are gluten-free. I think you need to be a little careful with them. If you were to compare it to, let's say, a glass of wine, each can has about 80 to 120 calories, whereas a glass of wine can range anywhere from about 130 to 150.
What's the alcohol content?
So I'm glad you asked. So the alcohol content is about 4.5% to 5% versus wine, which can range as low as 10, but not many are there. But it's usually about 12.5% to even 14.5%, depending on what you drink. So each one of these is equal to drinking about a glass of wine. So if you're having 3 of them, understand that you're having close to 3 glasses of wine, alcohol-wise.
So if you're a wine person, just have your wine.
Well, that's how I feel. But you know, if you enjoy, I happen to enjoy wine. So for me, I actually like the health benefits that come along with drinking wine. But if you're looking for that lower sugar, you know, for years people would go to a bar and they would order tequila or vodka with soda or
fruit and all that.
I'm sorry, not soda, with seltzer or carbonated water with a splash of lime. So here it is, and conveniently packaged.
I mean, the good thing is it's lower alcohol. It's 5% alcohol. So if you want to be drinking a lot of liquid, but not a ton of alcohol, at least it takes longer to drink through the whole can.
It's actually equal to a light beer.
Yeah.
It's just different ingredients. So it's typically the ingredients are seltzer, carbonated water, alcohol, and juice or juice concentrate. Some brands do have things like sodium citrate, have citric acid in it to add to extra flavor, but for the most part, it is cleaner.
Right, no major red flags. You're fine. If people like them,
absolutely, go for it.
Gotcha.
Yep, better than mixed drinks or anything.
All right, let's talk about this. Is your so-called healthy bread really good for you? Experts say it depends on the grains. Yes, this is very deceiving. It all looks so lovely and innocent.
Right, there's a lot of fake healthy breads.
Yes, there are.
There are fake healthy breads, and the other thing are all of the claims of breads. And unless you're walking around with your phone on the internet and looking up what is 100% whole grain versus whole grain or made with whole grains, it's dizzying. And I'll tell you what I tell my clients in just a moment. But of the most important ones, 100% whole grain means that it has the most nutritious. It has the bran, the endosperm, and the germ still attached.
Complex
that's going to be that's what complex and has all of the fiber and the nutrients that you need. So that's the most important. When things say that they're made with whole grains,
that's when the chicanery starts.
That's right, because you don't know how much is in it. But no, people aren't really looking for that. You know, they don't understand the difference between the two. And also, there are these whole grain stamps. If it's 100% whole grain, then it can have 16 grams of whole grains. If it's 50%, I'm a registered dietitian. I don't even look at those whole grain stamps. So the question is, what do I do? And what do I tell my clients? So I think the easiest thing is to flip over your bag of bread if it has the ingredients and the nutrition facts label. 3 things. Look for simple ingredients, ingredients you can pronounce and that you recognize. That's right. So if it looks like something that you would eat, an ingredient, great. Number 2, make sure that those whole grains are up at the top of the list. And number 3 is make sure to look at the nutrition facts label for dietary fiber. You want to choose ones that have at least 3 to 5 grams of fiber per slice. If you can check off all of those 3, the likeliness is that you've picked a good whole grain piece of bread.
3 to 5 grams of fiber.
3 to 5 grams. And by the way, that could be for bread, cereal, rice, pasta. Fiber is so important. So when it comes to grains, across the board, bare minimum of 3 grams, at least even 4 to 5 if you can.
It makes so much
deal.
sense.
All right.
Thank you. Shari Bookford.